Mission Pro Wrestling is now live. I'm so excited.
We are live.
Welcome back, everybody, to Tuesday night with On a Mission with Emily and Melanie. How's everybody doing out there tonight? I see you guys beat me into the chat. Sorry, guys. It's always me. It's always me running late. Emily's on time. She's ready to go. It's me. I'm always like, I got to do this. I got to do that. And I don't know.
It's all good. We all have things to do. We're all very busy people. It's all good. I was trying to entertain them in the chat while waiting.
Nice.
So I was like, do you guys want to see me juggle? Do you want to see fire batons? What do you guys want to see?
Yeah. Don't ask me to hula hoop. I am the worst.
Really?
I don't think I can make it go around like twice. I have no movement to make it move.
I feel like kids are really good at hula hooping because they're just so like fluid. And then I feel like as you get older, you're like, my hips don't go that way.
Yeah, I have no rhythm to do that. I don't know what it is. I've tried it. Can't do it. It just goes straight down. Straight down.
So funny. Well, maybe we need to have a hula hoop lesson. Oh, maybe we need to have a hula hoop contest.
Oh.
See if there's some other people that know how to do it better.
Phoebe, before she broke her hula hoop, she was really good at it. So maybe I could get some lessons from Phoebe.
Yeah.
She used to hula hoop to the ring. Not no more, though.
We have a Phoebe hula hoop lesson on Mission Pro's YouTube channel. We can go live and everyone else can learn.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be great. Although I would definitely embarrass myself.
Well, we're not all watching you. We're watching her. Well,
That's
no,
true.
The three of us should do it. We should all do it on the live, and then everyone else learns from us. And then it's just fun. You just have to know that you're going to make fun of yourself. I make fun of myself all the time.
Yeah, just don't learn from me because you guys would learn incorrectly. Make sure you're following the teacher.
Don't watch Melanie and Emily when we hula hoop. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
The chat is super excited.
I am super excited too. Guys, look at my shirt. I'm wearing our sponsor shirt, Budo Pinche Wrestling, PPW. Their show, May 8th in Kingsville, Texas. I'm very excited for them. Maddie Rinkowski, they have an open challenge issued for her so she can defend her championship. I'm excited to see who accepts the open champion or the open challenge because she's got to work. She has got to work.
She don't have to work. Yes, it's on a mission time. Hey, Dan. All the way
Dan.
from England. Thank you for joining again. Steven, happy to have you back. And Steven, yes, a hula hoop contest would be awesome. Maybe we do this, Melanie, before a Mission Pro show in the ring. We do a hula hoop contest.
Oh.
Get the fans excited. Maybe there's some fan engagement. We get people involved. I feel like that might be a possibility.
I like that a lot. I do. I think some of the talent, some of the wrestlers would definitely be down for it because I mean, they are so coordinated. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's video out there of Jazz hula hooping with Phoebe. I might have been a ladies' night out. That woman's got some moves, so I would love to see Jazz hula hooping in a Mission Pro ring.
Yes, we need to make that happen.
Yeah. World champion, badass, all-time badass B, and hula hoop.
So we have a question from the chat already.
Yeah, wow. Would the bosses try and bring Diamante to wrestle for MPW? I was like, meow.
Meow.
Yeah.
That's the midnight show. Meow.
That's where my head went. My head went straight to meow. Diamante would be a great get for Mission Pro Wrestling, but she and Thunder Rosa had a little tete-a-tete at AEW, so I don't know how the boss lady would feel about Diamante coming on.
Yeah.
Definitely have to talk to her about that. So about what's going on there because, that didn't end well for Diamante.
Yeah, there might be a little friction there.
Yeah, exactly. And we don't want any friction at Mission Pro. Okay, guys? But,
people are saying Mickie James, Thunder Rosa. Put that tweet out there.
Ugh.
And I talked about that this weekend. I want it to happen. So, Melanie.
Yeah.
Let's make
Mickey James. No kidding. Mickey James. What a legend. Future
Seriously.
Hall of Famer. I mean,
I'm surprised she's not like, she should be a Hall of Famer already. Like, I don't,
right?
Like, I don't know why. It's like, don't wait.
Exactly. I'm like, give her all the flowers now, guys. You know, I love it though. I'm sad about the releases, but at the same time, if you're not going to use them, bring them to the indies. You know what I mean?
Bring them to Mission Pro.
Yeah, bring them. Exactly. Bring them on. such talented women.
Yeah. They're all
entering,
so incredible.
yeah. Entering the indie
they're all
scene.
Superstars. They, you know, I truly believe everything. Like, I talked about this because I had to do a women's wrestling talk news.
Yeah.
Literally the night, like 4 hours, 6 hours after it happened. So we talked a lot about how it is horrible. Like, we've all been let go from jobs, and no matter what industry you're in, it feels awful. And so you have that initial shock, and it feels really awful. And especially when you're in such a public eye, and everyone is like, there's rumors swirling, and there's, you know, reasoning behind it and all that. It's like, in the end, like, everyone finds their place in the industry. Everyone finds the next home, the next place that they can make a mark. And so all of those people are going to find their next place.
Yeah, exactly.
And, you know, so you just have to like support them in that process, you know?
I agree. I mean, these are all women who've already, obviously, they've not hit, you know, the mountaintop yet of their careers. I feel like, I mean, yes, you know, the company that they worked for definitely is a giant company, but they're not the only one out there anymore. So there's still so much unexplored territory that they could come across, which is so exciting. You know, I love it.
Exactly.
I love it. Some of those ladies were my favorites. Of course, you know, the Iconics were, I love them so much. So, you never know where they're going to end up.
That was one of my favorite tag teams. And so,
yes,
when that all happened, you know, very upset, but
I know, but so many, so many options now for them, which is great. You know, I'm sure that their emails and phones have not stopped ringing.
I know, right? I feel like it's going to be, what's nice is like, now they can take their time. Like, let people wait and just kind of, you know, look around.
Yeah. I love it though. Like, you know, there's so much already talent in the indies. They're, you know, now they're part of the indies, but you know, guys, Mission Pro has been bringing some amazing talent to Texas, and a lot of talent that haven't been seen before live in Texas. And that's what really gets me excited. Like Viva Van and Viperous, they go a lot to they may go to North Texas, but they've never been to like Central Texas. So now if you haven't been able to go see them in other parts, they're going to be here. Dulce Tormenta, she has been a lot in El Paso, so now you're going to see her here. Which, guys, if you haven't seen our last On a Mission with Dulce Tormenta, go check her out. She was so much fun to have.
She's so inspirational. Her story is so incredible. She's making the fact that like she's coming back into the industry stronger than ever is just amazing. Like, go check it out. Go check out our chat with her.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, with Mission Pro talent, we're finding talent from all over Texas, all over the East Coast, the West Coast of the United States, international. Like, we're trying to be as well-rounded as possible for our talent pool so that our shows can be just as incredible as our talent.
Yeah, I agree. And you know, just the fact that we have an international champion, you know, La Rosa Negra is from Puerto Rico. She's, you know, I say international. I know it's a U.S. territory, but still, I feel it's not one of the continental 50 states, so I feel like she's more international. But just the fact that we have a Latina woman of color as our champion, and then we have such a diverse roster, just shows just how many diverse women are out there that need to be showcased. You know what I mean? Just this roster alone, we have so many women of color. We have Latina women. We have, you know, African American women. We have white women. I mean, just African, Caucasian women. I don't know what the PC term is. Sorry, guys. But like, so many different women of very different colors and backgrounds and situations, and they're all culminating and they're all coming together at Mission Pro to put on the best show. I just feel like Thunder Rosa has done such an amazing job of showcasing women, sometimes that have not been showcased before. I feel like there were a lot of people who didn't know who Dulce Tormenta was. There were a lot of people who don't know other people on our roster in the past. And we're bringing them to you. We're bringing them to you live, streaming on Title Match Network, or bringing to you live in Texas if you're here. Just such a great company, and such a diverse company, I believe.
No, I can see that. I feel like everyone has seen it grow, and we continue to grow. And what I love about this is, like, when I'm looking to work at other shows, like, this is like Mission Pro Wrestling should be like the barometer in which we look at other shows as well that we want to work for, because if you are not including the voices that are a minority in the industry, then I think you need to look at who you're working for. And I know that's hard, because we want to work for every company and we want to work for all over the place, right? But it is something to think about. So,
and you know what I love? This is something too, guys. I knew that Marty Bell was a Latina woman. I did not know she spoke Spanish until her promo.
Yes.
I mean, what a little bit tidbit that I didn't know either. And so I was like, oh, okay. Same thing with Red Velvet. Did not know that she knew Spanish. So I love the fact that these are little tidbits coming out, because not only incorporating Spanish into their promos, but they're giving another side, Yeah. I
love it.
I do too. I really, really enjoy it a lot.
So what are you, so we keep like throwing out all of these like match announcements, and we have some amazing debuts coming up on May 1st, and it's 2 weeks away, right? We're 2 weeks away.
Yes, 2 weeks away.
Almost.
Yeah. Those, the goal is to fill that house, guys. So if you guys have not gotten your tickets, go get your tickets. Go sign up for Title Match Network. Don't wait until the last minute. You can watch Mission Pro Wrestling. You can stream it live on Title Match Network, TitleMatchNetwork.com. Go sign up because you don't want to wait at the last minute to do it, because you have to put in your credit card, blah, 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 all this stuff. It's going to take time away. So go ahead, do it now, sign up, and it's going to be amazing.
Yes, Zoe, I have to catch up on NXT, but Zoe Stark, Lacey Ryan, just tore it up on NXT. So, yeah, she's been incredible. She had her first takeover match and all of that. So it's like all of the talent we're bringing in, they're all incredible.
Yeah. Somebody asked, what is the beef with Thunder Rosa and Dave LaGreca? Guys, if you guys have not been keeping up. So Dave LaGreca wore Thunder Rosa's shirt. Thunder Rosa did not wear Dave LaGreca's shirt. He's a little upset about that. So they've been going back and forth. He said he was going to, basically make her apologize. You don't make Thunder Rosa do anything.
Nope.
So now she's got a little beef with him. During the WrestleMania watch party, she did wear his shirt, but he got her a little upset. So she basically ripped it off.
Yes. You want to go back and find these clips. They're all over social media. They're all over Twitter.
Yeah.
You have to go find them, because it's like, Thunder Rosa was like at the gym kind of practicing what her moves are going to be.
Yeah. So Dave LaGreca will be, and he's announced it, he will be there May 1st. He will be there May 1st to confront Thunder Rosa. I don't know how that's going to go, but I do feel bad for him right now. But I do think that maybe she should apologize. I feel like I may be on Dave LaGreca's side. She could have worn the shirt.
Melanie, you and I have discussed this.
We have.
We very much disagree, because it's not that big. It's just a t-shirt, okay?
True.
Not to apologize.
But, I mean, he did wear hers, and he didn't rip it. She ripped his shirt. So, I don't know. I feel like maybe she does owe him an I'm sorry, but
maybe an apology, but maybe a minor apology. But like he took it way too far on some of those other things. I don't know. Those other promos.
I don't know. Or did he take it just enough? Maybe he finally got her attention and because his feelings were hurt. He was upset. Finally got her attention. So that is the beef between Dave LaGreca and Thunder Rosa. But yes, like Emily said, go check it out.
Dave is hinting at a secret weapon for when he confronts Thunder Rosa.
Is he now?
Any guesses for what that is?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Maybe it's more T-shirts. Maybe
yeah.
a bat out of Thunder Rosa T-shirts.
Yeah.
Hit her with it. I don't know.
I don't know. Something tells me that it's not going to be pretty either way. You don't get Thunder Rosa. You don't make Thunder Rosa do anything.
Front row says Thunder Rosa should apologize for Dave's hospital bill when she's done with them.
Wow. I don't know. I feel like Dave might actually be bringing something. He said he's been training. I mean, he does have Bully Ray and Mark Henry in his corner, so I don't know.
I mean, do you think Thunder Rosa could take Mark Henry down?
I don't know. Maybe. I feel it. I feel like she could. I feel like she could.
Like she's fast. She's fast.
He is.
Like, go low.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Take him down. Oh, Brian's in the chat.
Brian Rosa in the chat, everybody. We're all in trouble.
Hey, Brian.
I will tell you, I am with Bobby Petito on this. I am looking forward to Tesha Price and Maddie Rankowski. Tesha Price also making her in-ring Mission Pro Wrestling debut, which is very exciting, another debut. So I do think that, Tesha Price is she's a little nutty. So maybe Maddie won't see that coming. What
has she done previously, like nutty wise? That like what has she done to other?
Well, she's supposed to be a little bit crazy. She's supposed to be a little bit off kilter, a little crazy. So I'm excited to see that in the ring. I don't know what exactly that means, but that's what she said. So that makes me very nervous for Maddie, but I do like it. Make Maddie work, guys. I think that should be a hashtag. Make Maddie work. Make Maddie work.
I know you and Maddie have a history, so I get it. You want to make sure that she's putting in her time, right?
Yeah, make her work. Put in her dues. I love it. Also, I have a little bit. We mentioned it. We mentioned it a little bit last week, but I wanted to say that Mission Pro Wrestling will be doing one traveling show, one out-of-state show on July 17th. Dun, dun, dun. So I know.
But
I did. I want, if you guys weren't here last week, July 17th in Jacksonville at TIAA Stadium, which is the Jacksonville Jaguars, I believe, stadium. There is going to be a festival, the Tacos and Margarita Festival, and Mission Pro Wrestling will be there in attendance, live and in color. So July 17th. Isn't that exciting?
That's amazing. Mark your calendars, you guys. I want tacos and margaritas.
I do too. If anybody wants to bring me some tacos
and margaritas.
Anybody wants to bring me tacos and margaritas, I am fully open to it.
We're in it, right? So so more details will come out, right? I'm assuming we're going to keep
Absolutely.
It. We're keeping it under wraps for now, except the date and the date and the place. Date and the place.
Yes.
And then we'll announce more as it gets closer.
That's right. And MJF Scarf, no, not Daly's place. It is the TIAA Stadium, which is next door, where the Jacksonville Jaguars play. That's right. And it's the Tacos and Margarita Festival, which can't go wrong with tacos, margarita, and wrestling. I mean, that's like the trifecta.
That's a trifecta of deliciousness.
Right?
I mean, is wrestling delicious? I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's delicious. I mean, I don't know what I'll be doing that day, but I will definitely be eating a lot. I see food in my future.
Well, make sure you have a margarita in hand. I'll make sure you're not stressed. I'll be like, Melanie, just have another margarita.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So if you guys see me with a sippy cup, it's not water.
Oh, people are asking me questions.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Have I interviewed Red Velvet or La Rosa Negra? I did interview La Rosa Negra for Women's Wrestling Talk, and so you can go check that out. But we also talked to her on here as well. So you can go back and watch On a Mission and see our conversation with her.
That's right.
Ryan, yes, Mission Pro is traveling. This is a huge deal, you guys. This is just the beginning.
Exactly. I have gotten my first vaccination shot. Emily, I think you have gotten both of them already.
Oh, yes, I got my second one. Y'all know by my Twitter.
Yes. You were dying for a little bit there.
There was like 2.5 days. I'm feeling a little bit today. I'm much better today than I was. Right. Sunday and Monday, oh my God. I was a zombie. I couldn't move. I was like, let's tweet. Because that's all I can do. I am a little nervous about my second shot, but I'm hoping everything is good after a couple days. Unfortunately, I'm getting on April 26th. So I might be still feeling it May 1st. Oh, well, by May 1st, hopefully you're fine. But what I recommend, and I'm going to tell this to everyone, I know everyone's super nervous about getting the second shot. Get it. It's worth it, right?
Yeah.
Not for the first 48 hours, but it's worth it after. Just take Tylenol every 4 to 6 hours.
Okay.
Massage your arm where you get it. Do lots of stretching. Get up and walk if you can. I know it's going to be really really hard to do, but you got to keep the muscles moving because you'll feel super sore. And again, this is my experience, but if you are feeling symptoms, it really feels like it feels like a really bad flu hit you. So, worse than I've ever had before, but anyway,
that's good to know though.
Positive, but
I am ready though for the second one because I am ready to travel. I am ready to, because it's a little scary out there. So we take all the precautions we can, especially at the shows. Guys, masks are still in force. We're still following CDC guidelines. Yes, we've increased capacity a little bit, but we are like outside, and the carnival won't be there this time. So we'll be spreading out a little bit more. We won't be so enclosed because of the carnival. So I'm just so excited when the day we don't have to wear the masks anymore.
No, I miss people's smiles, and I feel like I know a lot of people communicate also by reading lips, and it's just so hard when you wear a mask. And I just miss it. I miss smiling. I mean, and just communicating that way. You can see it in the eyes, but it's just not the same.
No, it's not the same. And I've given people smiles, and I'm like, oh wait, I'm wearing a mask. Okay, thank you. So, I'll just be glad when masks are done. But I will say this, I will, if I'm feeling ill, I won't feel as self-conscious anymore to wear a mask because now I feel like it's more normalized. I feel like in other countries, it's normal to wear a mask when you're feeling ill.
Oh,
but here it's not.
It totally is.
So,
if you have a cold or flu, like that's how it spreads is if you're not covering that's why they tell you to cover your mouth.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm totally going to keep that trend.
But we're going to go on like a wine and beer tour, the two of us and maybe a group of friends.
I do like that.
Once we're all vaccinated.
Yes, a wrestling tour of beer and wine. I like it.
We should do it. Bus. Come on, we wanted a Mission Pro bus.
I know. Brian, if you're still here, Mission Pro bus for beer and wine Texas tour.
Yes. You'll probably know like all the locations to go to. I would have to do a lot of research before I planned.
You're in the area. You're in Austin. You're like closer to all of it.
Let's do it. We're gonna make it happen.
And guys, I put it on my Twitter this past week as well. We were talking about Mission Pro traveling. If there's a place that you think Mission Pro you would like to see Mission Pro, did you? What
were your favorite responses? Because I kind of blew up your Twitter. Sorry, Melanie. I was like, oh, it's coming good.
Florida, obviously. But you know what's funny? It was that people wanted to see us in Texas. And yes, Ryan wanted New Orleans. Unfortunately, Ryan, I think
so much fun.
New Orleans would be great, but I think that Louisiana is still closed right now.
They are closed, and they have a sports commission as well.
Yes, and they do have a commission that we would have to go through. But you never know. And Florida was one of them. And so, July 17th, guys, Jacksonville, we will be there in Florida, which is going to be amazing. We did get the Queen City from Front Row. We did get some California, which I would love to go to California, guys. I
will plan your California trip.
There you go. See, I would love to go back to California.
Girl, make it happen.
I definitely Northern California, because I only went there for like a couple days, maybe a week for like vacation when I was living in Los Angeles. So I definitely need some more time up north.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes
I could lose myself at Fisherman's Wharf. Let me just tell you that.
So so when we're on the road, Melanie, our live show is going to be Melanie and Emily on the road.
Oh, I love it. We're going to be on the road, live. Guys. Just in the car, us next to each other, but with two separate cameras.
Have you seen like the little not Sesame Street, like the Muppets?
Yes.
Like, that's gonna be us. Like
that's gonna be us like this.
See, we're already doing it.
I love it. Yeah, it's gonna be Emily's California Adventure. Yes, exactly, front row.
Mississippi is one. Elevate Pro is having one. Yeah.
And don't count out Puerto Rico, because you know what? That is where our champion is from,
It's true.
So maybe she wants to go back there and have a show and defend it. I don't know. But don't count out Puerto Rico, guys. Orlando is very open. Yes, Orlando is open.
Orlando is open.
So, but I got a lot of Texas, though. I got a lot of Texas.
Yeah, that's awesome, though. But I think, I think to reiterate, I feel like we all have to be safe first. We have to make sure everything is good. Our talent is safe, and the team working on it is safe.
Yep.
And I don't think it's going to happen super, super soon, where we'll be going all over the place. But it's super exciting to think about all of the possibilities.
Absolutely. But it is exciting to be going to Jacksonville and taking this show on the road for the first time.
Test everything out.
Yeah. And guys, make sure that you're also keeping track for our socials to make sure you get more information about our show in Jacksonville, but also our show coming up on June 12th, because June 12th is going to be our next event, and it's going to be amazing. The graphics are almost done for it, guys, which means the card is full. It is booked, and you're going to be like, what? Because we have more debuts and we have more returning wrestlers, but the debuts are going to blow your mind. It's going to be awesome.
No, we don't get any, no, we can't have any.
No hints. No hints. I can't.
Okay. Well, I think we have our special guest here.
Oh, I'm so excited. Guys, I am so excited for our guest because she blew my mind. Last show, I had never seen her live. I'd only seen her, and she's just better live than over YouTube. I just don't know. I mean, I just don't have, enough words to describe how wonderful this person is.
Right? Mm-hmm.
So, without further ado,
the Queen.
The Queen.
The Queen.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're good. Somebody's already asking a question. They said, I hope the Queen Aminata is okay. Thought I saw a shot to the mouth. Did you get a shot to the mouth?
Well, it was, busted all open. Actually, that was the second time in that week. I got busted on Monday, and I got busted again. But it's okay now.
Oh, my goodness.
I know.
Did you get any stuff like stitches or anything? It was just you just healed.
No,
it just healed.
We don't do stitches. No.
I wish people knew how tough you are. I mean, when I first saw you and I told you this, you look so because you are the Queen, so you look very regal and you look very calm. And I was like, oh my God, I got to be prim and proper around her. Watch your language, Melanie. And she was not what I expected at all. And she also had her hand taped. And I was, and people were asking, where's your, everybody's asking, how's your hand? And I was like, what's wrong with your hand? Queen Aminata, tell everybody what was wrong with your hand during the Mission Pro show, please. Because they won't believe it from me.
It was only one finger that I had. It was broken, but it was just one finger. I have 9 more, okay? It was just one. But it's way better now. Like I'm fine now. So
okay, so first of all, let's also tell another story, Melanie.
Oh,
I met Queen Aminata, and we're getting ready for Mission Pro, and I'm there for the first time, and I introduce myself, and I see the bandage as well, and I'm worried. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, what is happening? And she's like doing normal stuff with her hands, like nothing's wrong. And I'm like, don't do that. Protect yourself.
You just have to learn how to work around things, You can't be like a whiny baby all the time because it's wrestling, it's not ballet. So, but I promise you guys, I'm fine. I am totally fine.
Okay, good. Because me, like protective mama, I was like, what's happening? What happened?
I know that was Melanie too. Amy, are you okay? You okay? I'm like, I am totally fine.
I learned really quickly though that she's not as prim and proper as I thought because man, you are a beast in the ring. I mean, you hit the curtain and it's like it's somebody totally different. I feel like you're sassy, but you're sassier in the ring. Like you love to just go back and forth. I mean,
yeah. I mean, this is all I have, After this, I'll go to the hospital, but this is the fun part for me, and this is why I'm still in America. If it wasn't for wrestling, I'll be back home now. So I have to enjoy every single bit of it, and I love meeting people. Like I met you guys that day, so. But I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm very calm.
Can we talk a little bit about your match at Mission Pro? You had a team up with Jasmine Allure, which was a little unexpected because you had to fight the Twisted Sisters. Yeah. But so it's your first time going against them, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and then now you're given an opponent a tag team member that you have not worked with before. Yeah. There was a little bit of issues between you and Jasmine during the match.
Jasmine is sassy. Like she's so small, but that tiny body has a lot of sassiness in it, Yes. So I'm like, listen, I got this. But she was like, no, I got this too. And it was fun. Like you said, it was unexpected. But again, that's why we're professionals. You have to be ready for anything. And at the end, I had fun, and it was a great opening match. I love it. I enjoyed it. I want to have a one-on-one with Jasmine, though, because I want to slap that mouth from her.
Oh.
Wow.
There we go.
That's the Queen Aminata I know.
You see, just came out of nowhere. Sorry.
Oh my God. It's just like, I love that though. You're like being truly yourself. You're like, you just keep it, keep it open, right?
Yeah. Sorry guys. I'm sick.
Oh.
It's okay.
Oh, thanks for coming on tonight. I know lots of people are getting sick and recovering from stuff.
Yeah.
So one of the things I wanted to ask, was this your first time in Texas or had you been in Texas before?
No, actually this was my first time in Texas. And it was a great first time because I had 4 matches in 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just so excited, but at the same time I was in pain. And I'm like, oh man, next time I think it will be way, way better. But I had a good time, to be honest. And thank you guys for having me. You guys were so great and so awesome. So thank you.
And I feel like the Mission Pro fans, man, they opened you they welcomed you with open arms. Mm-hmm. I mean, since this was your first time in Texas, a lot of them had not seen you live. And it was just like, oh man, we finally get to see her live and in person, which is so awesome because like I said, to see you live is I mean, to see you on YouTube is one thing, which is great because you give off such great energy, but to feel the energy live is totally different.
Thank
I
you.
feel,
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel like live you get to hear more of the talk in the ring.
I know.
The sass, right?
Yeah, the sass.
I don't even know where I got this sass from, to be honest. Like, I just, as soon as I get in the ring, I don't know, something just clicks, and
Yeah.
you know. But talking about the fan and people that were there, you know, like, I was even surprised the fact that some people knew me and they messaged me before going, and I was like, oh my god, like, this is so, like, little things like that just, you know, melts my heart, you know, like,
Yeah.
that's just me. And I was like, this is so great, this is so awesome. So yeah.
Can you share with the fans that don't know how you got started in the wrestling business and what made you want to be a wrestler?
Oh wow. Well, I know all of them know now that I'm from Guinea, West Africa, and I moved in the state back in 2013, and I wanted to get my master's in private international law and speak English. And after that, wrestling, because I gotta have a plan A. You know, this wrestling thing might not work for everybody. You know. So I finally like started training, and a year later, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go on the road finally, you know. And I started traveling, and we don't have wrestling in Africa. We just watch it on TV. We don't have like rings or anything like that. So me being here and having that opportunity, like having a ring accessible to me to train was a great thing. So I was like, I'm gonna go for it, you know, even though I felt like I was a little old back then, because I started when I was 25, almost 26.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I mean, worst case scenario, I can still go back to be a lawyer and make money still. So, so yeah. But finally, I'm wrestling now full time, and well, COVID messed it up for me too. So
right.
But yeah, I'm back again. So yeah.
Wow. So you finished law school?
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
That's my plan A. Hopefully I don't get to use it because I don't want to go back there. So, yeah.
That's incredible. That's amazing.
So
so like what made you fall in love with wrestling? Like what, because like being a lawyer and then a wrestler, they're very I mean there's conflict, I guess, in being a lawyer, right? You're trying to, you know, you might be fighting a lot, right?
Yeah.
So what made you, that's such like a such interesting paths. So what inspired you to actually go and be a wrestler, and like, did you fall in love with it as a kid and watched it?
Back then we used to watch it on TV with my grandma and dad, like everybody would watch it on TV. Mm-hmm. But honestly, because I was from, I'm still from Africa. Guys, I'm a citizen, okay? So I'm from America too. Just saying. Anyway, I never thought I was going to be coming here and living here because I was between Africa and Europe, you know? And when I got here, that's when I was like, oh, I used to watch this and I love it, but I never knew I wanted to be a wrestler until when I got here. I was like, well, this is accessible to me now. Like, I can give it a try. So that's how I got into actually, you know, training to become a wrestler instead of just like being a fan watching it on TV.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, like my first year or two, like I was so bad at it. Not that I'm not good, but you know, it was like so terrible that I was like, maybe this is not for me. Maybe not. But I kept going, you know, because I'm like, I can't disappoint myself at this point after all the hate messages that I got from my people from back home. I was like, you know what? No, frick this. I'm still going to do this for me. So let me just keep going. And here I am.
Do you find that because, you know, we talked about this a little bit, because of where you come from, your culture, your religion, it was hard for people to realize it when you went into wrestling? Because I find that people, you know, like, you know, I come from a conservative background. Other people come from conservative backgrounds. And you say, oh, yeah, I'm going to get into this. Their parents are like, wait, what? Why?
Yeah. Honestly, like, I don't have this conversation with my dad or my mom, you know, and my mom is covered, like we're Muslim. And if it's not for wrestling, like I just dress normal, you know, even after wrestling, I'm just home. I'm covered. I type my hair, all that stuff. But even now, some people just don't get it. They're like, oh, you can be so much more. Why do you want to be this? And like, why do you have to like wrestle with the clothes on or whatever? And at the end, I just tell them, this is my life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm from Africa. We're all from the same place and whatever. But do I look like I give a hook about what you think about what I'm going to do? I don't, because I'm still going to do it.
Yeah.
So that's how it is. And sometimes, even when I was in Texas, my mom called me. She was like, why are you doing this? She started screaming. I was like, Mom, I love you, but bye. Then I blocked her for the whole 4 days because I didn't want to have any negative stuff in my head. Yeah, every time I traveled, I blocked her number.
Oh, wow.
Unless it's emergency, my brother has to call me to let me know, because she just gets in my head and I'm work focused at that time. I know this is mean to say, but these are some of the stuff that you gotta do to protect your peace. So, you know, I don't.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because
you get to protect yourself from all those negative voices. And like sometimes the harshest critics are not only like yourself, but like the people closest to you.
Yeah.
And if you're like pursuing your dreams and going after stuff, like sometimes you have to surround yourself with like a support system that works for you. So that's really important and brave of you to do, and hard.
Yeah. I feel like wrestling is one of those professions and one of those things where you're always constantly having to justify it for some reason. And I never understand that, whether it's to fans or regular people or to your family. It's like, because I like it. Why is that not enough of an answer?
Yeah.
I don't have to you don't have to justify if you're going to be a lawyer or if you're going to be a photographer or anything else. Why do I have to justify wrestling? Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like actors have to go through that as well. Like I feel like there's like a similar art, like a similar kind of job that like has similar characteristics that people like kind of feel like they have to like question, which isn't fair to the people that are pursuing it.
Like, especially when I go back home, it's just crazy. Sometimes people ask me, wait, are you the girl that wrestles? And I'm like, yeah. Oh, really? Why you do that? Why are you asking me? That's my face. So usually my husband has to be like, be nice to people. I'm like, why are you asking me? Like, can I just go and ask them, why are you dating this guy? Or why are you not working? Or why did you get married early? So it's more like this same thing. You're asking me about my private stuff. So I tell people, like, you ask me mean stuff, sometimes I'm going to answer you. But if I'm not in the mood, I will just answer you the same way you asked me the question.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're going to get the same energy back.
Yeah. And I can hide stuff. Like sometimes it just comes out and I'm like, maybe that's too pushy, but whatever.
And right now you hold the title for GCW, correct?
Yes.
And you defended that Mania weekend. I mean, you had a busy Mania weekend, I believe.
Oh my God. It was crazy. I didn't even think I was gonna be able to main event that night because I was exhausted. My voice was gone. My head was hurting. I already had 6 matches, and then I had that match, and it was just like, I guess this is the dream. We gotta go out there and kill it and come back here. So yeah.
Well, Mania Week is like the kind of the craziest week of the year for wrestlers, where you could have like 10 shows in a night. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Or in a day.
It was my first Mania week ever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the first one for me. So it's like, ooh, I don't know if I want to do this again.
You did though. You did the match and you retained. You're still champion at GCW. So champion Queen Aminata retains the title. I mean, it had to be crazy though. And of course, we all saw that the heat was just and the humidity was nuts out there.
Mm-hmm. It was, to be honest. But again, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. So.
So how was it? So what how was that like doing that many matches? I know you said it was exhausting, but like,
Oh man. I just
all the
don't know.
fans
My
and
body
stuff?
was just like, it's one of those things where your body tells you please stop, but you just can't stop. You gotta do it until the end, you know. And I was already there. I couldn't cancel. I can't say no. If my head wasn't hurting so bad and I was like sleep deprived, like I would be 50% okay. But I didn't have none of that. Like everything was just, you know, when they say I don't want to say, don't want to curse, but like when they say the shoot show,
Right.
but you know what, that was my body. Like, mm.
But it just shows like how persistent. Like, I feel like people don't realize how exhausting it is to wrestle, and that it is hard on your body,
Mm-hmm.
and that the fact that you did so many in a short amount of time, it shows your dedication and your passion, and you had to like retain that title. So that was like your main goal, and you accomplished it.
Yeah, like every time I go to a show, I don't care if it's a small show or a big show, I treat every single show the same because you never know who's there.
Yeah.
And even if I have one person there, I want to make sure that one person, you know, gets entertained because that's my job. And I never get to complain when it comes to my work. I will complain after the work, but I will still do the work. I will still get the job done because I'm the queen, I'm the champ, and I just want to represent. So that's just me.
And you did. I mean, you went all out Mania weekend. If you were tired, I didn't see it in any of the matches. I was trying to keep up. I mean, I was up until I think 1:00 in the morning trying to get on, like trying to get in that last ladies' night out match too.
Oh my God.
To watch La Rosa Negra to retain her title. I mean, I was up and I was like, okay, it's done.
Oh my God. She was there and you know her energy is like so big. And she started talking. I was like, listen, not tonight. I'm not having it tonight.
I don't know where she gets any of the energy. I'm from the moment she wakes up to the moment she goes to bed. She is. I was trying to tell people she's on like 24/7. Like she's just on.
She is. I love her, but man, that day I was like, Rosa, not today. Going home.
Like you're like, I need a moment. Let me a moment of silence. Just
yeah.
Like, give me a second.
Yeah. But you know, it was great, and I loved seeing like the pictures that you guys took in Texas. It was you, La Rosa Negra, and Masha. Because you guys had like a little field trip when you were in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just like, because was it the first time any of you guys have actually met?
I knew Masha before.
Okay.
Rosa, no, it was my first time meeting her ever. And then I just don't know, like every time I meet new people, we just get this bond and it's just crazy. And with her, it was just like it was over the top crazy. And I was like, listen, guys, I need you guys to drop me off and leave. I'm tired. Like, I need this. But then she called me again around 10 p.m. After she left around 7 p.m. Hey, you sleeping? Girl, you better believe if I'm not sleeping, I'm not going to answer because she wanted to drive again and come back and hang out with me. And I was like, I don't have a voice, you know. But I knew Masha before going to, before she went to Japan because we went to the same dojo in Japan. And then when she came back again, finally, you know, we met each other again. So, yeah.
So you've also wrestled in Japan then?
Yeah.
Okay. Where else have you wrestled internationally?
Just Japan.
Okay.
Few stuff has been canceled, but again, that's COVID. But yeah.
Right.
For now. Yeah.
How long were you in Japan?
3 months.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So how was that training in Japan and working with the wrestlers there? What was that experience like?
It was great. Language barrier definitely was a big deal. And then food for me was a big deal too because I don't eat pork and they eat a lot of pork in Japan. Training is hard, but I'm up for the challenge. Like that's just me because if you don't challenge yourself in this business, then you're gonna stay at this level and that's not my goal. I want to keep improving. The girls were super nice. Like they're super supportive. They help you around. Like everything was great except those two things, you know, language and food. But other than that, I'll go back again.
Yeah, absolutely.
How did you take some of the knowledge you learned in Japan and bring it over once you came to the States?
Well, that was pretty easy because the fact that it was all girls promotion over there, like you mostly have girls promotion. As soon as I came here, I know we don't have a lot of girls promotion here. Hey, shout out to Mission Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
You know, my goal was just to make sure every time I work with the girl, we get to do some different style. Like I would ask them, "What do you do?" and try to push them a little while I push myself too. And then if we're the only girl show, like me, girl match on the card, I'm gonna try to steal the show. That's always that's on my mind. And then I went to Mission Pro, like all girls, like from top to bottom. Everybody's like so nice and so supportive. Like it just brought back that nice memory from Japan. And I'm like, okay, all right. Like I felt like I was home again, away from home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But one thing from Japan that I'm not gonna leave at all is just their strong style. Like before going, I was already working that way, and when I came back, it just gets. I mean, that's just me. So usually when girls work, they're like, "Oh my God, you're working Queen. She hits so hard." No, breaking news, lady. I don't hit hard. Okay, I am safe, but you're gonna feel it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
There's a difference. You gotta like warn them a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't hit hard. It's safe.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that we've learned that a little bit from Thunder Rosa. She's mentioned that before. She's very safe, but you're gonna feel her hits.
Yeah, I know, right? This is not ballet. I always say that this is not ballet. Like this is wrestling.
Yeah, exactly. This is wrestling.
Masha Slamovich has some strong hits as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
Where were you going to go, Melanie?
No, go ahead.
So I wanted to talk to you about your match tonight. Everyone's talking about it.
I haven't watched it yet. Like I get watching my matches.
I know everyone's watching AEW tonight. So can you share with us that experience and what that was like?
Well, it was great because the Queen was there, of course.
Of course.
Everything royal, so.
No, but honestly, I was surprised the fact that they treat extra talent as one of, their own. They care for you and they make sure you're okay. If you're not hard to work with, then yes, you're gonna have fun. That's why girls, don't be hard to work with. Like leave that diva stuff at home. We don't have time for that. Just don't do that. But the girls were super nice, and putting the match together was definitely like easier for me. I'm not gonna lie, because I know what I can do.
Yeah.
And I know what I cannot do. I also know what I can take and what I cannot take. So I just make sure I tell them upfront, I can do this and I cannot do this. That's it. Are you willing to try? Yes. Are you willing to let go of some of this stuff? Yes. And pretty much that's all. But everybody was so nice, so supportive. And those are long days. But at the end of the day, I mean, we're there to work. So I had fun. And Diamante is like, she's a badass. She's a badass. I love her. I would love to work her again. So yeah. Hopefully I get to watch my match and not be so nervous.
We won't. Yeah, don't be nervous. I know. I feel like, is it weird watching yourself back?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. I just can't. Like sometimes like, ooh, ow, wait, why did I do that? Like I just
So do you have, a lot of people are asking in the chat, do you have any dream opponents either at AEW or maybe at Mission Pro?
I mean, if you ask me the dream opponent, like I used to have one, and I think it's still her. That's Asuka, because I love her. Like I used to watch her, and I still watch her and all that stuff. But other than that, I would love to work any other girl, to be honest, because I want to feel everybody's energy. I don't want to see one person here or there, but I want to feel people's energy and see how we work together, the chemistry and all that stuff. Like that's just me.
I also wanted to ask, like, you came into Mission Pro, then, you've had a great Mania weekend, but was the highlight of your Texas trip Bucky's? Because it was your first trip. I said we were going to talk about it.
Yes, we have to.
I feel like, and other people have noticed this too. After every mission show, we always all end up at Bucky's, even though we're in 5 different cars. We always end up taking some kind of like video or photo. And,
you haven't taken me to Bucky's.
You're the opposite direction.
What?
We're all going to San Antonio. You're going to Austin.
How far is it that way? I'll go.
It's a drive for you to go back. Yeah. But I feel like we all got there, and it's always so funny to see, like, even I have my Bucky shirt, but like, you and Layla Hirsch and Masha and everybody were there with, like, even Nyla Rose with her food and her cups and her,
and my Bucky hoodie.
Yeah, I was going to say, your Bucky hoodie. How taken aback were you that is a gas station in Texas?
Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be that big. Like, it's so big and you have everything. And I was just like, okay, well, I wasn't expecting this. And on top of that, we had all these crazy girls piled up on top of each other and then talking all type of crazy and dancing and all that stuff. And people are looking at us, and I'm like, at the end, I honestly don't care. I'm just having fun here.
Yes.
But it was fun. Like, I want to go back again because I want to buy more stuff.
So, Melanie, I have to give you a list then. I need like a t-shirt. I need a hat. I need a sweatshirt. I need the beaver nugget.
No.
There. Like, she was off the hook. Like, she had bunch of. I'm like, what are you doing, girl?
Yeah,
I grabbed everything.
I feel like, and I've said it before, I feel like Mission Pro just needs like a spending account there, and then we just like deduct it. Okay, literally spent like $1,000. Sorry. No.
Yeah.
She didn't spend that much, but she had a mask, she had a shirt, she had shorts, she had a t-shirt.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So
we'd end up doing a wrestling show in the Bucky's parking lot.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Awesome,
and then, like, people will throw beaver nuggets and like throw stuff.
Give me all the food.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my goodness.
But I think that's a little bit of like Texas people love seeing, because you guys put it on your stories, you guys put it on your Insta and your Twitter and stuff like that, and people in Texas get just like the biggest kick out of hearing your reactions about Bucky's, because it's just such a Texas thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, we love it, and we still get like excited about it because that is our stop. But then to see others come in, we just get it's a huge pop to see you guys out there. It really is.
Yeah, and like, I'm from California, so I'm like, what's a Bucky's? I was like, what is this?
I know,
when I first got here.
Wawa or Bucky's. Like, I travel and people are like, you gotta do this. I'm like, wait, what? And I'm like, oh. So sometimes I just feel like I'm living in the village because I just don't know anything until I travel.
Yeah. So Ryan is saying that wouldn't it be cool if Bucky's became a sponsor of Mission Pro Wrestling? We honestly, if they just gave us free snacks, I would be like, I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great. I just want all the hoodie and t-shirts and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We should, it would be funny if all the Mission Pro ladies, if they have Bucky's gear, that we take a big photo. And I don't know, maybe that's a way to get them to be a sponsor.
It really is. I mean, like I said, I don't think that I feel like everybody always does, like, it's the obligatory stop on the way back to San Antonio. We've got like La Rosa Negra and Holiday are driving like one car, and then like Thunder Rosa is driving another car, and I'm by myself, but we all end up happening to be there at all the exact same time. You're like, oh hey, and then it just turns into this, like, I don't know what the energy is or what happens or what's in the air at Bucky's, but it just turns into this like craziness, and it's just like, okay, I guess I've been here a little bit longer than I should. Maybe I should go.
It's a mix of exhaustion and hunger, and like, you're like, let's get everything. and let's like have a
Right.
brawl in
And
the
the food
parking
is
lot.
good. Like the food is really good too. So
Yeah, the food was good, and especially at like 1 o'clock in the morning when you're like starving, it was so good. I bought,
know.
as usual, I buy way more than I'm gonna eat, so I spent like, I don't know, $40. I'm like, why did I buy that again? I'm not gonna eat that. Why? It's fine. I have food for like 2 days. But it was so awesome to have you out there and to have you debut, because the fans just, they loved you out there, and they've already been telling us they want you to come back. So we're definitely going to have to get you back at Mission Pro.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited. Yeah. Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
I know. Yay.
No. But thank you, Melanie. You were so awesome, and you took. Okay, guys, I know she's not gonna put herself over, but put her over, okay? Melanie's like, you're just awesome, man. With all the craziness, she was calm, and we were just like, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I want this. Oh, I don't want it. Melanie's just like, do you want coffee? Are you okay? Do you want water? Like, she was so cool that it just puts you like, it just. Everything is like so easy, and I'm like, oh wow, I don't know how to do it, but
calm in the storm.
I know. So we appreciate you, and personally, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Because for me to leave my house and go to another state, where I don't know anybody, and then finding awesome people like you guys to take care of us as an entertainer, that's all we ask for. Sometimes like. You want to work for people like that, not because of money, but because you go there and you're happy,
Right.
Traveling is hard, wrestling is hard. So at the end, you just want to have fun with the people around you. So we appreciate you guys, and I thank you guys very, very much for that.
Oh, well, thank you so much. And we appreciate you so much, because I mean, you brought an energy. And of course, you brought the queenly energy, the regalness.
That queenly, you brought the royalty, you elevated the status of everyone there, because you're like, the queen is here. So,
yeah.
And she used Jasmine as a weapon. So I mean, what else could you want? I popped so hard for that. I was like, oh, okay, Jasmine as a weapon. I like that.
It was fun.
It was. And I know that Jasmine's also said she wants to go one-on-one with you, because like I said before, there was a little tension. There was a little tension in your corner.
I know, but we got it all figured out, okay? We got
it. Yeah. But Queen Aminata, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for sharing your story with us. We really appreciate you, and we love you. And like I said, I hope we get to have you back at Mission Pro really soon.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me, and I love you guys too. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Have a good night. Feel better soon.
I will. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, I love her so much.
I do too. She just gives off a great energy when she's not being so sassy. I always try to stay on her good side, because that sassiness pointing in your direction is not good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so incredible that, like, looking at her career and just the trajectory of it, and seeing when she started training and then till now, it's just I love watching up and coming stars. Just like, I mean, she's already a star.
Absolutely.
But, like, she's just gonna shine even brighter in the next year, and I'm so excited to watch it. And she's so incredibly smart and brings that and a positive and like positive energy to the locker room, and then also,
and there,
so
honestly, I could have talked to her a little bit more, but I know she wasn't feeling very well. But she just has so much. And guys, you can follow her on Instagram and Twitter at Amisylle. It's AMISYLLE. I believe that Ryan put it in the chat or in the comments. So at AMISYLLE is on Instagram and Twitter. Follow her. She also has a vlog on YouTube, so you can follow her journey there. She's always putting stuff up, so go and support her. I believe she has merch on her sites as well, so you can check her out. And there's just another way to support the queen. She's such a talented lady, though, and I love the fact I'm always loving when people incorporate a little bit into themselves, into their gear. And if you guys notice, she does have the flag in her gear. It's very regal gear. Yeah,
I love it. It's very much her. Like when I saw her gear for the first time in March. I mean, I've seen pictures, but seeing it in person is very different. And I remember seeing her walk out, and I was like, oh, this is like above and beyond a whole other person. Like this, her gear is so, you feel like you're right. She put so much of herself into it and who she is and what she wants to be in the future, all like intertwined into it. And like, it has that energy. Like once you put it on, it's like, it's just amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, somebody was asking, did her working in Japan lead to her stiff working style? It's not actually called stiff working. It's called a strong style. And it is a style of Japanese wrestling, strong style. Stiff is a little bit different. But she is safe. She works strong style, which means you feel the hits. She is safe though. But yeah, I believe she said she already kind of worked that way. So when she went to Japan, she just really embraced it, really embraced that strong style. And then just incorporated it and brought it back to the United States. But yeah.
And that's like, and that is something that happens when you see a lot of wrestlers go and train in Japan. It is a very different style than the United States. And they bring a lot of that back. And so you can notice that in matches and it just makes for a more dynamic match. But sometimes you have to make sure that everyone's prepared for that type of work.
Exactly. But she just has this great energy, guys. And you guys, like I said, you guys go check her out. Aminata Silla, I believe it is, on YouTube.
Yep.
And go check out her vlog. Go find her on the socials. Follow her. Check to see. Definitely got to get her back to Mission Pro. I will not confirm a date because somebody said I'm hoping for a confirmed date. I don't confirm. If you know me at all, I don't confirm anything until like stuff drops or we're getting close to it because I love to leave y'all guys in suspense.
And that's so far away. What we have to focus on is May 1st.
That's right.
MPW locked and loaded, and that's what we have our focus on right now.
That's right. Mission Pro Wrestling's May 1st, locked and loaded. The cards have all dropped. You guys know Emily will be doing live interviews from Mission Pro Wrestling, so make sure you check our socials out. And also the Nation Show. The Nation Show will be doing a pre-show at Mission Pro Wrestling. It will drop on their channel 2 hours before our start time, so be looking for that. They're gonna it's gonna be a pre-recorded show. Emily's will be live, so you guys will be able to watch both.
Come on.
Yeah, so you guys will be able to watch both and support, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm excited for what Emily has planned, because I mean there's no carnival this time, so no cotton candy. But Emily's got stuff up her sleeve. She's got questions to ask these ladies.
I have questions to ask. I have information I want from them. You never know. And there might be interviews in between. There might be interviews after. Who knows? I might be just making sure I get all the scoop from everyone.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and remember, there's lots of merch from the wrestlers that will be there. There'll be Merch Mania. So please bring, some extra spending monies that you can, if you're there live at the show, that you can spend and support the wrestlers because they would really appreciate it. They always are super grateful. And then if you are streaming it on Title Match Network, remember, if you haven't bought your subscription, go get it, sign up. You need to either watch it live in Buda, Texas, or sign up for Title Match Network. So
that's right. And then don't forget, guys, May 2nd, Sunday, May 2nd, Marty Bell and Alex Gracia, after their match, will be at the wrestling store here in San Antonio, Rolling Oaks Mall, second level, close to the food court, the wrestling store. They're going to be doing a meet and greet. Alex Gracia has just dropped like a bunch of new 8x10s. So you're going to be getting new merch for her. Same thing with Marty Bell. She's got a bunch of new 8x10s. So you guys can come. You can buy an autograph or you can take a picture and an autograph. I believe a signed 8x10 is $20 and a picture and an autograph is $30. So they will both have their tables set up. We will be doing, if you cannot be there, we will be doing a live stream right here on our Mission Pro YouTube channel. You already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be there to get all the shenanigans behind the scenes because nothing ever goes according to plan.
No.
Things go haywire at live streams.
That's true.
So
maybe, you never know who shows up on a live stream.
That's true. You never know because last time it was Anakin Rosa, Thunder Rosa's son, who hijacked my stream. So you never know who could hijack it next time.
I might hijack your stream, Melanie. I might come over. Let me juggle. Front Row wants to know who is the guest next week.
Guys, next week
before May 1st. This is the last.
That's right. One. Before May 1st. Unfortunately, I cannot give that out just yet. She does not want me to.
All right.
So
that's cool.
I know, but as soon as she lets me.
Yes, I get it.
As soon as she lets me, I will drop it for everybody. But you never know. Maybe it's the boss lady herself. Maybe it's not. Maybe we get to hear from someone else. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm just saying. Well, it could be.
Watch the socials. Watch the socials.
Yeah, watch the socials, guys, because it's definitely going to be another great show. Maybe the biggest show we've got. That's all I'm going to say. Maybe. I don't know. But I will say this, guys, next week is our go home show leading into our Mission Pro Wrestling show. So I will say this, June 12th, you heard it here first, June 12th, we will be back with the show, Keep 'em Talking. Be looking out for the graphics because they're done. They're signed, sealed, and almost delivered to me.
Almost delivered.
June 12th, Keep 'em Talking because that's what we're doing, guys. We're keeping them talking.
Yes, because everyone's talking about Mission Pro Wrestling. Because we're the best in the industry.
That's right. So here we go. Next week's show might be the biggest one we've done, Emily.
Yeah.
Then Mission Pro May 1st, the signing May 2nd. It's going to be another fun-filled weekend for Mission Pro Wrestling. Lots of stuff to do. So if you're out here for the show on Saturday, May 1st, stay for May 2nd. Come on down to the meet and greet.
Yeah, meet and greet. You just make it a whole Mission Pro weekend. That's the best way to do it.
There you go. And of course, July 17th, Tacos and Margarita Fest. Woo!
Woo! Are you ready? I'm ready.
I'm so ready. I'm bringing my stretchy pants.
Woo! Well, they could be. I'm gonna have to get some cute stretchy pants.
Yeah, we get those. What are those jeans called with the stretchy jeans?
The jeggings. The
jeggings.
Jeggings.
Gonna have to get some.
I haven't thrown that word out in a while.
I know. I was thinking about. I couldn't remember it. And then, of course, July 31st, guys. We are back here in Texas, July 31st. So make sure that you guys are, signed up on all of our socials. Mission Pro Wrest on Twitter, Mission Pro Wrestling on Instagram, Mission Pro Wrestling on Facebook, and of course, right here on our Mission Pro Wrestling YouTube channel.
Do it. Subscribe, comment, share. Do it all.
That is right. I'm very, very, very excited, guys, for our upcoming shows. We're going to deliver. You guys always know that we do. So it's so hard keeping these secrets, Emily.
Melanie, it's okay. We'll reveal it in time. Patience is a virtue.
It is a virtue. Thank you.
Be good.
I will.
By May 1st, and then we might have some announcements after that. But just get ready for May 1st because that is the show that y'all need to be paying attention to right now.
That's right. May 1st, guys. And we want to give a shout out especially to all of our sponsors to the May 1st show. PPW, Poodle Pizza Wrestling, May 8th, and Kingsville, Texas. They're one of our sponsors. Maddie Rinkowski is their champion. Chandler Hopkins is their champion. Both of them, of course, on AEW, Dark, and Elevation. Ryan Romano, Stephen Leonard, Wrestlehead Collectibles and Figures, Regan, Josh. We have the wrestling store here in Texas. There's so many sponsors. I love each and every one of you guys so much. And then we have, Chaos Podcast. We have, Chaos Theory. We have a KO 3 count. 3 count KO, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm getting dyslexic. 3 Count Chaos podcast, who they have Dave LaGreca on their podcast tonight, guys. So if you can, go and check them out. they're interviewing Dave LaGreca. Dave LaGreca, I'm on your side.
Yeah, we have disagree.
Yes, exactly. We disagree.
A shout out. Alyssa Marino is in the chat. She can't wait for May 1st. And she will be our guest commentator for the night. And I'm super excited to see you again.
There you go. See, Emily Bomb right there. Guys, we had not announced it. Alyssa Marino is our commentator. No, that's great. That's perfect. She is our guest commentator for the night, guys. How excited are you, if you're not going to be there live, that you can listen to Alyssa Marino and Brittany on commentary? I'm excited.
I thought we announced it like 3 shows ago, Melanie.
Oh my God, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Guys.
I was like, oh,
my brain. My brain.
It made me really excited that I did an Emily bomb. But
I really thought you did. Oh, let's just say you did. I'm just going to say you did.
But I am excited. I haven't seen her in a while. So, yay, she's waving at us. Yay. Yes, yay. I'm super excited to see you, Alyssa. I'm excited for commentary. I'm excited. We're putting out so much content for this show. It's going to be an incredible, amazing night. I'm so excited.
Absolutely.
So anything else, Melanie, or do you want to?
Somebody's asking about Thunder Rosa merch. If you're looking for Thunder Rosa merch, you got to go to thunderrosa.net. Thunderrosa.net. She's got limited edition action figures. She has them custom made until she gets to that company that's going to give her the action figure. She's got them custom made. But there's only like maybe a handful, so you've got to get in quick to grab it. Yeah. And I think that's it, guys. I miss y'all already. Till next Tuesday.
Well, Melanie, where can people find you on all your socials, and what other photography projects?
Guys, you can find me on Twitter at TCB in LA. You can also find me on Instagram at TCBTX_photography. I'm also on Facebook at TCBTX Photography, but like I said, that's most of my photography stuff. You're gonna find more of my wrestling stuff on Instagram and Twitter. I also am on SmugMug. If you guys want to find out how to purchase prints, that's where you can do it. I have up the different promotions that I work with. I have my photos up there. You can go through my link tree on Instagram or Twitter and Facebook to find my SmugMug and all my other socials as well. And I thank you guys so much for your support. Steve Leonard has purchased prints. Ryan Romano has sent me a donation, which I really, really appreciate. Ryan, thank you so much. Ryan. So thanks, guys. And Emily, go for it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you can find me on all social platforms at Emily May Heller. Go and watch new episodes of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood under the United Wrestling Network umbrella. We have a bunch of new shows coming out. Women's Wrestling Talk, we have a new interview with Kimberly from Impact that just came out today. So go check that out on Women's Wrestling Talk channels, on where you find your podcasts, or on YouTube. I have a new Pro Wrestling Pets episode with Ring of Honor star PJ Black. And so he's been in the industry for a really long time. He's so much fun to talk to, and his dog, Tokyo, and the most adorable dog, right? I think all dogs are adorable, so I'm going to just keep saying that every week. But go check it out. It was so much fun talking to him. And yeah, I have tons of stuff coming up. And I can't wait to see everyone on May 1st.
I love it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Emily, so much. Thank you, Alyssa and Ryan and Steven and Nation Show and Front Row and Gorilla Press. Thank you guys so much for always supporting and being a part of Mission Pro Wrestling. We appreciate you guys so much. And of course, big shout out to Queen Aminata. Even though she was feeling a little under the weather, she still came out to talk to everybody. So big shout out to her. And of course, follow her and support her on her social medias. Whew. But
so much.
until next time, guys, until next Tuesday, we will see you then.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.